Hello Scorpio, this is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading for you today. Now this is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own. If there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else as it will benefit them. Do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you specifically. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Now, let's get right into our readings here. We'll start off with our general reading. So, I see here that you have a lot of change happening, and there will be times where you're really having some gradual and natural movement without even noticing. I will say that this is going to be a time coming up that will be kind of financially focused, and you're going to be having a lot of success there. That you're going to be moving things along, and you are going to be having growth in your finances, but especially that you are going to be kind of taking things at hand and really taking action. I do see a lot of action being taken, and even though there may be some risks to be had, that you will have success in the choices that you make. So let's keep an eye on that as we get right into things. Now let's get into our love reading as we begin. Now, I see that you have recently been feeling left out in this cold, and I see that you have been feeling like everybody is out to get you. There's nobody on your side, but honestly, I see that you have feminine energy around you. This could be a mother, it could be a friend, it could be a romantic partner, it could even be an ex, or basically somebody around you. It doesn't have to be a woman or a man, it can be anybody you know. There will essentially be a feminine energy that has a strong presence in your life, and that person really has and was really ready to give you some excellent advice. So I really see you adhering to the advice that you hear for the next little while, honestly, that there is going to be some advice. You may have to pick and choose, or you may have to decipher what exactly the advice means, but there will be advice given to you that will be absolutely incredibly useful to your life. Now, there are situations here for you where there's somewhat of rivalry between you and somebody, or between you and others, for kind of winning the affections of that person you have your eye on, or that ex. And I do see that this honestly gives you fear, and I do see that it even gives you some confusion. It kind of holds you back. It's pulling you away from your goals, and honestly, I do see that feminine energy that I mentioned is going to lead you back on track for your goals, and that is going to allow you to succeed. Basically, when you start to really see your romantic goals ahead of you, you're going to be having some success. And I do see a very strong and very healthy relationship forming for you. This could be with that feminine energy, it could even be with that person that you have your eye on, but it will be a very incredible and very important relationship. Now, through that, let's get into our financial reading, and I'll just finally reiterate once more that there will be a lot of changes for you in your love, but there will be a strong focus on listening. Now let's get into that financial reading. I see that financially you have been having a bit of a dark patch where you've been kind of having failures, you've been worried about what's next, and I see that there have been even projects that you've been turning your back on, kind of making you feel like less of a person or less successful than you have generally been. I do see that you have the capacity really to have some deep set success and deep set satisfaction. But this is going to be a bit of a process, that yes, you do have the strength, yes, you do have the capabilities to really succeed financially. See, even if you're starting a new business or otherwise, you do have the capability for the success, you have the tools, but you're afraid of what could happen. And this is causing you to kind of go on the defensive, be basically defending any decisions that you make towards this. And I see that this is really making you fearful of any potential results, any potential outcomes, and goals that you have are being basically pushed under the rug. And honestly, I see that stopping. I see you really taking what you need and taking basically your own hand, of course, to some extent, and just like putting your foot down and going for it. This, of course, is a risk, but this is a risk that I do see you taking and really succeeding with. That's going to push you into that satisfaction, allow you to have what you want, and basically like allow you to progress your goals. And I see that it's going to kind of give you the confidence that you're going to stop pulling away or turning your back on projects. And I do see your reputation really growing. Now that brings us to the end of this reading. I'll just reiterate that I can be found on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well, so get in touch for those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.